Hello everyone. I hope you're well. I've started back kind of filming today. I feel a lot better. My voice still sounds a little froggy, but I feel good. It's actually a little bit later in the evening. I was doing some other filming today, but I wanted to go ahead and start a plant chores. I have some stuff I would like to do this evening, and then I'll finish up tomorrow and kind of put together a nice little chores video for you. So I hope that sounds okay. The first thing I wanted to do was quickly take care of the imports. I was going to do them in my own time off camera, but I figured since I was filming, I might as well just go ahead and show you. That way you can kind of see that process, I guess. I think I've decided I'm going to go ahead and move them into a stratum. Chai says hi. 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 Do you hear him purring? Yeah. Yeah, we'll take care of the imports really quick. I also have some packages to open. They're right there, so I figured I would open those on here. And then I also figured I could do maybe just a mini update, kind of just show you some plans or some things that I want to get done for next month. Well, I guess like a big project out here is it just came today. It's another shelf for this dining area. I haven't told you guys, but I told my Instagram that I want to get a second shelf and do, I think I want to do an anthurium shelf and move a lot of those anthurium that I have out of my plant room into this dining area, because I feel like they would appreciate it. I need to move some plants out, so I feel like anthurium will be a good plant genus because it's a little less warm out here and it's less light, and I feel like they would appreciate that. I think Chai agrees. I'm not putting it together. I probably won't be putting it together until next month though, for November, so that'll be like its own separate video. I am going to have an anthurium repotting day because I have a lot of anthurium that need to be either upsized or repotted. I have some small ones. I have 3 new imports that I got, that you guys saw. So I have a lot of anthurium care, and I also want to take care of a lot of my Hoya plants. So I'll probably have like a Hoya repotting day. This other shelf that's out here, I've kind of like reorganized a little bit. I want it to be mostly like Hoya and the anthurium, and then just some various other plants. My goal was to kind of clear up a little bit of space out of my plant room, but the only dilemma is I have 3 big moss poles that I don't know where to put them. That's the issue. So I need to find a spot for them. That's the shelf that I was talking about. I just got this off of Amazon. I forget the brand or who makes this shelf, but it's going to be identical to this one, because this wall is actually pretty long, you can see, and I was going to slide it over a little bit towards the light and then put the other one on that side of it. I just have to put those 3 poles somewhere, and then the marble queen I'll probably just slide over on this side. So that is the plan with this little area. I have a lot of Hoya and a lot of props over here by the window. These are like pole chop pieces that I need to go through. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And then I have some new Hoya that have been in this window over here. I have some that I need to get potted up. And then I have a lot of my like new plants in here. These are all the imports. I want to go ahead and get these put into stratum really quick. And these are some new Hoya that I got that are kind of in isolation. I just kind of have it propped open. I don't have a lid on these, but I've been kind of peeking on them. They've firmed up so nicely, you guys. I don't know if you remember in the video, like this leaf was a bit floppy, but you can tell they're just getting so hydrated being in here. I would say the only one that still seems a bit floppy would be this Hoya. It doesn't seem the happiest. So I don't know if it's just because of the root system being so small, but I might actually go ahead and prop this one. But I haven't decided. I hate to cut them when they're like acclimating. This is the shelf here, so I have to get this put together, but it's identical to the one that I got already in there. So I had just cleaned and watered my plant room. Like everything is so nice in here. It's cleaned and I mopped the floors and everything. I still have to fix my grow lights. My timers, like my grow light timers, are just all over the place still. So I'll have to do that. The only issue in my plant room, and I've been basically letting my Instagram know I have an issue, and it's with my poles. So the issue that I'm having is, you guys, I don't know if you guys, did I let you guys know about the ant situation? I think I did in a video. So I've had some taro down there on the floor. I had some ants coming in through the baseboard, and they were crawling all over my moss poles because my majestic, my sorderoy, these like philodendron were so sappy that they were dripping sap onto the floor, and the ants came in because they were attracted to the sap, and they were crawling all over my phylos. These were like while they were huge, and before I chopped a lot of them, I had chopped my big Adansonii, I chopped all of these guys, and I took everything out of here. This was recently, this was probably like last month. And I had mopped, I had cleaned, I had done everything. I put all the poles back, and what must have happened is there must have been some remaining ants like inside of my majestic moss pole. But the issue that I'm having is there is now like ant eggs and ants, active ants inside of the majestic pole. I have another taro, you guys can't see up top right there. And I had flooded it with water, and the ants were like trying to basically like save their eggs, and they were scurrying all in the pole. I just don't know what to do. I just asked my Instagram, but I need to take care of it soon. I don't know. I'm gonna replace that top section, but I know there's probably ants in the rest of the pole. I just don't know how to get them out of there. They were drinking some of the taro, but it didn't get them all. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to treat the rest of the pole without killing my majestic, you know? Because I had just chopped it. Like, that's a new leaf, and then it's working on another one. But I saw ants crawling like all on the pole again, like even outside of the pole. They were crawling like on the wall still. I don't know where they were going to, but I'm worried they're gonna get inside of other poles. And I don't want there to be like another huge ant issue. I might be taking care of this problem before you guys see this video. I'm not sure, but leave me your thoughts, because I might just like replace it and sprinkle some DE or something all over the pole in hopes that that kills all the ants. I don't know. Leave me your thoughts on that. Oh, it was so much work moving all these. Look at big Adansonii. Huge, right? So this here was the leaf before it put out, while it was putting out the bloom, and so this was the leaf after, and then it's working on another. Looks like it's going to be a nice size, and the bloom is still like right there. Right there. So that thing is huge, and my beautiful Mandula, look at that new leaf. It's like mostly white. It is so pretty. I had chopped Marble Queen. The growth had come in right there. I chopped it again. It had come in with like 2.5 all green leaves. It had reverted. So it's gonna, I actually chopped this growth off, the new growth, and then I chopped it right here. You can kind of see. So it's gonna activate like another node to grow. I had cleaned my cabinet really good. So one of the anthuriums I really need to repot is my Ace of Spades. It's in this tiny pot in my aeroid mix, and it is so root bound. Okay, I changed my settings because the grow lights are going out. But I did repot my Clarinervium already. I just did that in my own time. So that's like the new look of the Clarinervium. It was starting to do a lot of crisping. I think I had underwatered it, and you know, it was pollinated for 2 straight years. So I put it in a big pot. The root system wasn't the happiest. There was a lot of like dried up roots. So I'm going to be cautious on watering again, but I don't know. I just decided to go ahead and put it into my aeroid mix. It was in a really old mix. It hadn't been repotted in like forever, I feel like. So hopefully my clary does okay. The little seedlings are in that container back there in the back. 3 of the seeds have sprouted. The other 2 have not yet. So I'm going to look at letting all those go. And that's her right there from the last round, right there on the end. That's what it's kind of going to look like, those little seedlings. This big philodendron needs to be repotted. I collected pollen from this inflow the other day. I collected pollen from this one because I don't have anything that's like ready to cross with this pollen. And I also realized my queen over here gave me an inflow. So I collected the pollen from this inflow as well. So I have that in my freezer, and so yeah, I'm gonna try and pollinate some anthurium when I can. But yeah, I have like a magnificum here. I have my crystalina magnificum hybrid here. I have a forgetii right there, my queen. I wanna move those out onto that shelf, and I have this big hybrid over here. I had tried to pollinate this with my magnificum. I didn't know if it took or not. I think I did this 2 weeks ago and the inflow hasn't died, so I'm actually very curious. I just wanted to try it out, but it does have another inflow here. This is forgetii and Doriakii hybrid here. It's freaking massive, you guys. And then I have my other crystal mag here. These are the babies. And then I have a regular crystal in here, and I have another like couple small ones that I repotted earlier. I have one in here and then a few in my rootstock. I just coughed. But I have quite a bit. I think getting some of these big plants out, I know it won't make like too much of a difference in here, but I think it will make a good difference. I feel like it'll help space things out a little bit. And I have big freaking huge El Choco. It's freaking massive, you guys. It's literally insane. This is the newest leaf. Like, it is so big. So big. I love El Choco. I actually need to upsize the SP Columbia Silver. I had to move it to the floor, but it has these huge leaves, and I think it's working on, no, it's not. It's not working on a new one yet, but I need to repot it. It's in a tiny 4-inch pot and pond. Maybe that's something I can do, because maybe I can do that tomorrow, because it'd be a quick little upsize. I feel like moving it to a 7-inch will be good. Here's the new Precious Baby. That's the newest leaf there. It's doing so well. What is that on the floor? Is that a bug? Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's doing so well. It's so happy. I'm gonna take a day too and repot my Thai constellations. I have 2 in here. I had taken all these plants down to like water them and everything. So it took me like a day and a half to like go through these plants in here. And I found some mealies on my light veins. So I literally went through all of these Maranta here with, I used an entire spray bottle of soap and like Castile soap, neem oil, alcohol. I even went through with a Q-tip in the crevices. I was so thorough because I don't want mealies to spread. I found a couple random ones that actually popped up on the varicosum again as well. They were on the new growth point right there. So I took care of those. And then I found a couple random ones that were on my big Adansonii. So I took care of those. I don't know where the heck they came from. So I wiped down like all the leaves and everything, but I haven't seen mealies like anywhere else. I'm wondering if they're just like some random few that were still left behind. I'm not really sure. I need to repot a lot of these Hoyas in here. And I'm gonna have to move this elbow down soon. Like one more leaf, I'm gonna have to move it to the floor. That's kind of another reason I want to move some of these big anthurium out. Honestly, I think what I would love to do is move that. If I move this anthurium, I could probably squeeze it like down here on the floor this way and shine a light facing forward, because I feel like it would still be able to grow quite a bit if I moved it down here to the floor. I just need to get that anthurium moved. Oh, and so I've had these Verena lights off today too. I forgot to turn them on. I had them off when I was watering. I ordered some replacement stands. So this is my oldest light, and the newest one that I got, this one, this thing is broken. Like, this is completely flat to the ground, and this is elevated, and this will not elevate. And it's like crooked. It drives me nuts. I have to lay it on the cord so that it stands up straight. I had ordered off the Barina website for replacement bases, but apparently it was going to take a couple months, so I had them cancel the order, and so I ordered from a small business in Canada. They're like round bases that are black, that are circular, and I ordered the 4-inch extension. So those will probably take a few weeks to get to me shipping wise. And then once they're here, I'll replace them with you because I don't like how big these bases are. So I'm gonna replace both of those. I think it's just gonna be so much better, so much more neat, so much more compact, because this just takes up so much floor space. So I'm very excited about that. I don't use one of these mother lights. This one here I have in front of this Monstera, but this one isn't, it's working, but I'm not using it. It's not on a timer or anything. So I actually might move this out of my plant room and put in the dining area. If I add like that other shelf, I might add this one to that area, but we'll see. Oh, hi. Did you come in to say hi? Hello, my love. You want to say hi? Oh, yeah, hello. Hello. Do you like my Halloween socks? I was gonna decorate for Halloween and everything, but since it's so late, I'm not gonna decorate. My husband has decorated outside and everything. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. There's all kinds of decorations out there. No, you're not gonna be able to see. But since it's already almost the end of October, I think I'm just gonna skip decorating for fall Halloween this year. I was kind of sad about that, but it's okay. I just feel like it's gonna be time to decorate for Christmas here soon, and I'll probably just decorate for Christmas a few weeks early, like maybe before Thanksgiving, which will be, it's crazy to think that that's gonna be in a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip Halloween fall this year. I'll go through all that stuff next year. I have bins in the garage that I was gonna go through and everything, but that's okay. So yeah, what I'm gonna do with you this evening is take care of the imports and then open the packages really quick. Those are from a follower and I have no idea what she sent me. So I figured I would open them on here because I know she watches my channel. So yeah, let me grab the stratum and the imports and we'll go ahead and transfer them. Okay, I have them all in here. I haven't changed the water or done anything. I'm a couple days behind on getting these moved over to stratum, but it's okay. I feel like they definitely needed the hydration. I haven't provided these guys with any extra humidity. They've just been, I feel like I grow a lot of my stuff in ambient conditions. Like my humidity's in upper 40s, 50, minus whatever I can stuff in my cabinets. Sometimes on a rainy day, like it does get pretty humid in here, especially if the patio door is cracked, which is most days because the cats go in and out all day until it's like nighttime. So what I'm gonna do is take each little cutie and yeah, basically put it into a cup of stratum. That is all that I'm doing. I have fresh stratum here. I have been reusing a lot of my old stratum and I think some of it has been reused multiple times. So any like old stratum that I have, I'm just going to get rid of and do like a fresh round of stratum for my plants. For like any new ones. Those roots are nice and healthy. Like I'm tugging and I don't feel anything mushy. They're nice and firm. I honestly could probably leave these in water to acclimate, but I feel like they'll appreciate stratum to grow in some new healthy roots. I've gotten several imports and over the years, and these definitely, I can just tell, have been, at least the Anthurium, have been like super happy. So I have the little spike back in there like that. I don't know, I can just tell that they're not going to require as long as of an acclimation period. It just seems that way to me. I can just by looking at them. The imports that I've gotten like directly from Indonesia, I know these came from Indonesia, but they were shipped from like their hub here in the US, but I can just tell, I don't know, they just seem happier. I don't know. Cats are probably really hyper right now. Yeah. It is getting dark so early. I'm not ready for that. I think daylight savings time is in a couple weeks actually. It's gonna be so soon. I'm not ready for it to get dark as early as it does. I honestly probably could have just used the same cups instead of getting new ones. That's okay. I'll wash those out and reuse them. I'm leaving they have like a little number tag on the anthurium. I guess in case I lose this tag, it's like that's numbered, but I don't know if I can find out from the number what the anthurium was because I don't have the paper anymore that had the number on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm super excited for all these anthurium. Yeah. I feel like if I'm in the market for anthurium, I'll definitely order from them. Okay, so now we got the 2 Hoya. Okay, it seems to me that these 2 pieces are rotting. Ugh. On the end of this Hoya. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these away. Yeah, they're just completely mush. I haven't had a ton of Hoya imported. I mean, I've had a couple throughout the years. I feel like the anthuriums seem happier than the Hoya. And the last Hoya, I hate to prop it when it's, or maybe I should go ahead and take a cutting. I just hate to prop it when it's, should I cut it? Or is that a bad move? My fingers are wanting to cut it. Oh well, it's done. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it in 2 spots. I'm gonna put the butt cut with the roots in a separate thing of stratum. This leaf is mushy. I'm gonna get rid of that leaf. Here's our top section. Again, I don't know if I should have propped that so soon. And we're gonna do the bottom section in strato. I'm gonna cut this again. I don't like this thing sticking up. I'm gonna pluck this one down in here. Just went for it. And there's our bottom section. All right. I'm gonna add some fresh water at my sink, and then we're gonna stick them back in here over by the window. And yeah, they're gonna be in stratum until I'm ready to pot them up. It can be weeks, it can be a month, more than that. It really just depends. I feel like these guys, as soon as I start to see some healthy roots, I don't know what I should do these in. I potted some Anthurium earlier today, some small ones that I got into my aeroid mix, and I had all intention of putting them into pon. But I have an Anthurium in my aeroid mix, my Ace of Spades, and its tree fern is the base, and it really loves it. So I kind of want to put these guys into my aeroid mix instead of pon. So we're just gonna add some fresh water into the stratum. Oops. Okay, last thing for the evening, let's open up packages that were in my mailbox. So this came to my mailbox that's in Atlanta. It's something like a PO box, but it's not. I can't go and just pick it up. It's a virtual box, and I can have packages, anything delivered there, and then they notify me when I have a package, and then I ship it to me here in Savannah. It's the address that I use for my plant shop, you know, that I have like an actual physical address. So I can't have like plants or anything shipped there, but anything else. And there is like a bit of a delay. So sometimes it's like over a week before I get notified that there's a package there. I do like it, but I do also want to get like a PO box here somewhere in Savannah that I can actually go and drive to. because yeah, everything is done virtually with this one. I believe these are all from Dora, so thank you so much, Dora. I know you emailed me, and I think she said there's another package or two that's supposed to be getting delivered there, so I don't know what all she got me. She's so kind. You honestly did not have to do this or send me anything. I'm so excited to dig in here. So yeah, I think there's 4 packages. I don't know how many items are in each package. But I have 4 that are in here that we can go ahead and open. So thank you, Dora. If you're watching, you are so kind. Okay, I bent you down a little bit more. Let's open this up first. I don't know what this is. Aww, it's so cute. Oh, wow. Look how pretty. It's like a little, is it a stained glass? It's like a moon, and then there's a black cat, and there's a little butterfly on the end. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna hang this in my plant room window. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. Let me see. Oh wow, that is so pretty. I love that. That's gonna look so good. And then it has the little, I think, clip for the window and then the chain for it. I'll have to hang it up tomorrow because it's getting dark in there now. That is beautiful. I love it so much. That is freaking adorable. Aww. Okay, let's open the square one here. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh. Aww. That's so cute. Oh, do you put a plant in there? Oh my goodness. Look how stinking cute. It's like a little tray with a saucer lid with an M and some flowers. That is adorable. That is actually really cute. And it's got like a drain hole so I can pot something in it. Thank you, Dora. That is adorable. I love that. That's really cute. Really, really cute. Let's open this one next. Oh wait, there's a couple items I think in here. Okay, let's open this. Oh, this says it's a tumbler. Dora, you really should not have. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. It's got cats and plants all over it. That is adorable. I'll definitely use this for coffee in the mornings. I need more tumblers, so this is perfect. And it has a little lid there. That is freaking adorable. I love it so much. Aww. Okay, I don't know what this is. Wait, I see a plug. Is this a plug-in? Aw, that's so cute. It's a cactus plug-in. That's adorable. It's like a little nightlight. That is adorable. I actually got someone, I don't think you're going to be able to see it from here, but a family member got me a plug-in off of Etsy. It's a monstera leaf and it's really beautiful. It's like, I guess, when daylight's up, it's not on, but when it senses it's getting dark, it turns on, so it's on at night. So I wonder if this is the same way. It looks like it might be like a little sensor. Oh, that's adorable. I don't know where I should put this one. I love that. That is so cute. That is freaking adorable. I love everything. You really should not have. Okay, there's another one. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Oh. Oh wait, it's another plug. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? It says Plant Lady. It's a fiddle leaf fig. That's so cute. It's a wallflower. I've had these before by Bath and Body Works. I haven't had one of these in so long though. That is freaking adorable. That is so cute. Aww. I'll have to go get some wallflower plugins. I used to get them. I haven't gotten any in so long though. That is adorable. I love that. That's so cute. I might put this in the bathroom. Thank you, Dora. You are so sweet, and you really did not have to get me anything. You're always so sweet and supportive on my channel, and you're always commenting. So thank you so much, and I love them all. You are so sweet. I love everything. Thank you. So yes, I'm going to clean up this little mess. I think that's it for tonight. I think I'll start back tomorrow. Tomorrow is my shop prep day, so I got to go through all the plants in there and get their photos taken, work on uploading them to the website. But I know I want to do some more chores with you. I think I'll upsize the SP Columbia, and then I really need to take care of that majestic ant infested pole, but I'm not going to do that tomorrow. But I'll see. I'll maybe do like a couple other upsizes or something with you tomorrow and get this video finished up. But thank you again so much, Dora. I love everything. And yeah, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Testing, testing. We are on. Hello, welcome back. It is not the next day, but the day after from when you last saw me. I was editing the first part of the morning yesterday, and then I had to stop and do my shop prep. And I've also been doing a shop prep this morning. It is Friday afternoon now. I made what I could of the substrates, and on that table I bagged a bunch of like my aeroid mix and everything that I could. I have more pon and all that over there, but I'm waiting on my new supply of aeroid mix to come in. So I just showered because I was out in the garage making the mixes, and there was just like perlite dust and everything just spewing all over the place. So I had to shower. So if my hair is wet for this video, just ignore that. I usually let my hair air dry. So I have a couple hours. Actually, I have like an hour and 30 minutes with you. I'm going to try and do some more chores, and then I have to run and drop an order off, make my sale live, and come back. And I think this evening I'll probably edit, and I also need to make some new props and water my moss poles / plant room before Sunday, before I start my order prep. So it's going to be a busy next couple of days. So I think what I want to do first in my plant room, I think I'll just bring it out here and work. The philodendron that I showed you the other day, the SP Columbia, I want to upsize it. It's in pond, so I think I'll do that. And then I was also looking in my cabinet because I kind of cleaned it out a little bit, my Millsbow, and I would really like to go ahead and get my gigas on a pole so it can finally grow. I'm selling a baby prop of it today, and then I have several gigas cuttings that are growing and that I need to actually pot up so I can sell those in a couple weeks. So my gigas, when I got it, it had like rotted, and so I had to restart it. So I had it in stratum, and it had grown to be like this tall, like in the stratum. So it was too tall to put on a pole, so I cut it back. And so now it's like regrowing again, and I don't want it to get to the point where it's overgrown and I have to cut it back. So I'm trying to decide what to do because I don't want to do a sphagnum, because I have so many sphagnum poles that I'm tired of watering them all the time. So I have a core pole I could do, or I could do an empty, clear, thickly pole. And if I want to chop it in the future, I could always like air layer it first before I chop it. Or I could, I don't know, just cut and prop it back, because I don't need so many plants that are huge in my collection, you know. I feel like it'll grow nice and tall on a core pole or something. It doesn't need a moss pole. And like I said, if I decide to chop it in the future and restart it, I could always just like air layer it first and then like replant that section and have it continue to grow that way. So I might do that. I'm going to think about it while I grab my SP Columbia, and I'll meet you back here. I'm down here on the floor. First, we need a crispy Dr. Pepper. I don't drink soda a lot, but when I'm craving one, I like Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm just going to lay this on the floor so I don't make a huge mess. Although I had made a huge mess earlier. Okay, this is the pot that we are going to go up to. This is the knockoff brand. It's Dexeter. This one is a 9x8. That's the inner pot. It's a decent size. I'll link this pot. I just got it off Amazon. So we're going to go 9x8 inch, and it's in this 4 inch. So this is the SP Columbia Silver. It's getting to be like my El Choco Red. The only stakes that I have are the green. They're like 4 feet. I'm going to find some that are like 3 feet. I'm going to order a smaller size so that I don't have like a giant stake in here. But I might have to go get one in the meantime because it's getting a little wobbly. I just have a clear stake in here. But this is the newest leaf right here. It's freaking huge. Like that's my hand. And this leaf over here is huge as well. And it has this one. And then these are some of the baby leaves here on the bottom. A couple of the leaves have this weird marking. It looks like that. I thought maybe it could have been fungal or something. I don't know if that's focusing. There we go. It's on a couple of the leaves in a few spots, but it hasn't spread to the big leaves. So I'm just keeping an eye on that. Like I said, I don't see it on any of these big ones at all. So there's something on this like corner here, but yeah, we definitely need to get it upsized. So it should be a quick little plop and fill. That's all we're doing. I should be able to stay in this one for a while. I forgot I had this. I was going to put it in a 7-inch because I have plenty of those. And then I realized I forgot that I had ordered this for the Alocasia Michelitziana, but that one I'm going to do outside, the smaller one, because I just have the big one left in my plant room. I have my pon in a bin here. I'm just going to put some on the bottom. Like so. These philodendron have really enjoyed being in semi-hydro. This one, my El Choco, and then my Gloriosum, I'm gonna have to probably take out of my cabinet soon, but it's another one that has really enjoyed semi-hydro so far because I just can't grow it in like a soil mix. Let me bend this down a little bit so you guys can see. I had just watered this, so it's pretty wet. I think it's pretty rooted in here. It's got like a nice little root system coming out of the bottom. Some of those are a little rotted just from drying out. Just the root system is so fine on these plants. I feel like that's why they grow better in pond. It's stuck in here. Oh goodness, we stuck. Wow. Whoa. Look at that root system. Isn't that crazy? I would say it looks pretty good. It was definitely rooted in there. I'm not going to bother undoing this. I'm just going to plop it in here. I actually probably need to spread this out a bit more. I like to get the top layer in here. Okay. I think that's good. We'll just backfill. It's definitely going to appreciate the extra room. Oh. Ooh. I have this clear stake in here still. I actually think I'll leave the clear one until I can get some smaller green ones because it's not overly grown super tall yet like the El Choco. It'll get there in like a leaf or two. It's definitely gonna need some better support. I hope I got that base down far enough. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these big plants. The size of that thing. Wow, that came out of there pretty like clean. I'm surprised because it was so stuck in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of my nutrient water in here. Okay, I think that's good because it was quite a bit of a jump. That's all I'm gonna add. There she goes. SP Columbia. It's beautiful, a philodendron. I love how this one is like a darker green compared to the El Choco. I bet you the next couple of leaves, maybe not the next one, but the one after that's probably going to size up significantly because of all the extra room. I'm still a little sick, like I still have episodes of coughing, but I still I feel like I have periods of where I have no energy at all. But I've been nonstop today, so I'm definitely feeling myself get tired. So let me grab, I'm gonna put this is on the floor in my plant room. I'm gonna stick this guy on the floor and then I'll grab the gigas and we'll get the gigas potted up. Alrighty, so I have my aeroid mix here, a little potting mat and a tray. I have a pot and an empty pole. I'm gonna do the empty pole. And here's the gigas. I think it got bleached a little bit. So this has been in my Ikea Millsbow cabinet, and this newest leaf I think was a little too close to the light. So I think it got a little bleached. These velvety philos, sometimes I get I feel like I get like a powdery mildew type of thing on them. So I have to be careful with these leaves. So I might spray it with the fungicide just to be on the safe side. So yeah, this is like a restart of a restart of a restart. I finally want to pot it up. It is working on a new leaf. It's got these two leaves here, this one, and then this one. It's a little sticky, the nectaries on the back. And I've had it in stratum. You can see all the stratum roots. It's been drying out quite often just because everything in my cabinet dries so quickly, and sometimes I don't get in there to water it and the stratum is all the way dry. I hate to put it in such a large pot. This is a 5-inch, but I feel like with my aeroid mix it's fine. Plus I think I'll be able to keep it in my cabinet for a little bit until it outgrows the one layer, because I can keep this on the top shelf, I think. Although I might have to take it out of my cabinet. So I'm doing my empty pole method. I'm not adding anything in it. No moss or anything. It's just going to, I'm basically just using this for support instead of a stake. I had used this one already, so it was like washed and everything. It's kind of janky there at the bottom. Let's see. I am going to fill this bottom part with some aeroid mix. Although I can do that when I have it in the pot. It's been a while since I did a poll. I'm a little confused. I can just add the aeroid mix down through the top in here. But let's get it out of the stratum first. And I'm not going to reuse this stratum because I've reused it for quite a while. I actually just got a new bag of stratum that I want to start using. I just want to like replace all my stratum cups because I always reuse it, and I just feel like I don't know, it's just time for a fresh batch of stratum. It's got a nice little root system there. Okay, that's the rinsed root system. And I'm going to sprinkle a little myco. This is the beneficial fungi. I just want to use this since I have it, and it'll help this little root system out. I knew I shouldn't have opened the Halloween candy already. I'm already like stealing a piece here and there. It's just so tempting. I went and got a couple bags of candy. We actually have a lot of kids in our neighborhood that come. So we'll definitely pass out candy. Like the outside of our house is decorated. My husband did that. But yeah, the freaking Halloween candy was so expensive this year. Okay, let's add a little bit of milk. Let's add a little bit down in here. And fold these leaves up a little bit. So the root system we're going to put around the front and make our way to the back. Let's spread it out a little bit. I'm already getting myco everywhere. I'll have to rinse the leaves again. I got myco hands. Ugh. I'm gonna latch the vine here around the pole. These are the Thicklys, the 3.0, the medium size. So I have it anchored on right here. I'll probably attach it down here too. Okay, and let's fill up. Usually the aerial roots grow out into the inside of the pole. It's just not going to anchor into anything. It'll just kind of use this as support and anchor onto it. Oops. I may have added too much in the middle there. Once this new leaf kind of grows in, I can attach it up here a little bit. Looks good. I just have to rinse the leaves because I have myco on the leaves. I just love doing the empty pole method now. It's just, it'll just climb, and I don't know, it's just so much easier having to keep it watered all the time. And it's still gonna size up. I don't need like giant leaves of every single plant. It'll still probably get really big leaves even without sphagnum moss inside. And then whenever I decide that I want to cut it, I could always just like air layer with some moss and let it grow roots and then just chop it at that point, you know? All right, let's go to the sink and rinse him off. Hi, Noon. What you doing? You taking my seat? Huh? Are you taking my seat? I love the dark green to the leaves. I like the way that they fall too. It's like a little bit of a curl to it. I'm gonna let that drain before I put that back in my plant room. I no longer have melanochrysum, which is kind of sad. Oops, did I just get myco on the paper towels? I did. I may have a wet stick node in one of my prop bins, honestly. But yeah, I'm not gonna grow it anymore. I just can't grow it. I tried it in pond, I let it get too dry, and it got angry, it got fungal issue. It just, yeah, I don't know. But both of my Milanos that I had, my first one was a cutting I got ages ago. It just, yeah, that one I never did bring here. I think it died before we moved here. And then the other one was an import, and it was kind of like a rehab. So I could probably grow it if I got like a decent size one already to grow, but I don't know, man. That's probably been like my hardest plant. I have heard the gigas here are easier than the Milano, but I've never had a gigas before. You know, I got this a while ago. It's just, I've had to restart it a couple of times because I let it overgrow before I could get it on a freaking pole. I think there's one other thing I might want to do with you guys is propagate my Fallopia. I think that's how you pronounce it, Fallopia. It's a new plant that I got. I had kind of staked it a little bit, and did I repot it? I don't think I repotted it, but I would like to prop it to eventually like sell some small plants of it. So let me take that out of my Redsta and bring it out here, and maybe we can chop a little bit of that. And then I think that'll be it, because yeah, my sale starts soon and I gotta run out to the UPS store. Yeah, I have like 20 more minutes. She took my seat down here. You can take my seat. Here's the Fallopia. I just snapped a picture of it because I just thought it was cute the way that it's on the trellis. So I have it kind of wrapped all around, and you can see how like the new growth comes in like super pink. I don't think it's really coming across on camera how pink the new growth is. And there's a bunch of it that's like really white over here. So I haven't propagated this plant before, but I would like to grow some small plants out to let go of, because this thing grows, I think it grows like pretty quickly. It was like growing all up in the Redsta, and I had to like tame it on this trellis. But I'm just taking some of these clips off, and we'll see what we have going on here. Okay, I untangled half of it. I think I'm just gonna cut it here. I'm just gonna go for it. So there's like this long vine that I undid. I think this is all I'm gonna cut just because I haven't propped this before. And I don't want anything to happen to it. Okay, so now we just have the one strand. Let me anchor this back on. There, it's still pretty full and cute. I like both. I like the like hot pink leaves and I like the green leaves, like the albo looking leaves. This plant feels so cool. It's just like a cool texture. I don't know how to describe it. And I still have it in the Sellers mix. It looks like just a soil mix. I haven't repotted it or anything yet. So now I have to figure out how to prop this. It might take just like a couple sections. I'm gonna cut under this one, I think, here. So I have this section. And then I think I'll take I don't know, I'm just cutting it. I have no idea what I'm doing with this plant. Should I do like individual cuttings and make like little pots with them? Or should I just stick them in water until they root? I kind of just want to stick them in a vase of water. I think I'm going to cut this one again. Okay, so I have several little cuttings. What I think I'll do is just stick them in a vase of water and let them grow roots, and then I'll pot them up. So I have all the cuttings here, and I just have a cup, a vase, and yeah, I think I'm just going to stick these all in water. I'm assuming you would need a node for these guys to root. What I'm probably gonna have to do is keep this topped up so that it doesn't dry out. I hope I got all the nodes down in there okay. I don't know, this is like a little experiment. It's a really pretty plant. So we'll let those root up. I could probably make a few pots with them when they root up. I think I will stick this guy on the shelf over here. I actually stuck it in the window right there. I think I'll just leave it there. That way it can get some light and I can keep an eye on it. I always get a little anxious propping plants that I've never propped before. It's done pretty well since I've had it. Like I said, I haven't like repotted it or anything. It has a very fine root system. You can see all the roots. It's very fine. There we go. So I'll probably leave it in here for a while since it seems happy. Some of the white leaves kind of like withered away, but I have underwatered this I think once before. I have it in my Rudsta right now, so it's just under a Barina T5 and it's a little bit more humid in there, but it's done really well. And like I said, I only watered it I think a handful of times. I got this I think a couple months ago in an unboxing video that I did. It's very pretty. So yeah, I think that's it for the plant chores for this video. I'll get the gigas probably I'll have to make room for it. It might not fit in my cabinet anymore. I'll probably have to find a spot for it somewhere else. And then, yeah, stay tuned for some videos next month. I'm gonna really look forward to redoing this dining area and getting that second shelf built so I can move some of my anthurium out of my plant room. So I'll probably have an anthurium repot day soon, just so I can repot some of those. And then if there's any others that I need to repot, I think I'll just do those off camera. But I have a ton of props and stuff that I really need to do and make. So I'm probably gonna be focusing some time on that because yeah, I feel like alocasia, I really need to get a lot of my alocasia moved over. But yeah, I'll be making a list of videos for next month. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this plant chores. Thank you so much for watching and for the support. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.